Welcome, Virgo, to your Wheel of Fortune reading for February 2020. The Wheel of Fortune is a reading which is designed specifically to let you know where your opportunities lie for the coming time. Hopefully, in the future, these Wheel of Fortune readings will be coming out before the beginning of the month, or at least in the first part of the month, so you will have these to refer back to. This is a very forward looking reading. This is a reading to help you out and to help guide you along with your better judgment, which is always important, uh, to help you navigate, find the issues you have in your life, find your opportunities, and make the most of them. And so let's just go ahead and dive in. Now, Virgo, the first thing I'm seeing for you, and this hermit energy, you in this spread are represented as the hermit. You may be finding yourself on your own right now. You may be feeling alone, but not necessarily in the worst way. You may be in a situation where you are able to be independent. You were able to keep your own counsel. You were able to get to know yourself better. This doesn't necessarily represent rejecting the company of other people if you have other people around you, but it does represent a kind of an independence of emotion, independence of soul, independence of mind, which is meditative in nature. And you are meditating upon yourself alone, meditating upon your problems, upon your opportunities, the things that you have before you to face. A lot of people right now are experiencing this hermit energy, so you're not alone in this. We are not alone in this. I kind of identify with this myself. Um, but going forward, taking a look at the opportunities you have in front of you right now, you have the opportunity right now to form an alliance. And this may be with someone or something that has been a problem for you. Someone or something with whom there is very little love lost between you. This may be a coworker. This may be something you're experiencing in a relationship right now. But you have the opportunity to bring things to an even keel between yourself and another party. This may be an external phenomena rather than a person, but I'm picking up a person here. Some kind of alliance between yourself and another person, a stalemate which is productive, an end to the fighting or into conflict, end to the conflicting nature that the two of you may have with one another, just putting that aside and saying, okay, well, we're going to work together, or at the very least, we're going to leave each other alone. This is going to involve some balance. This is going to bring things to a place of balance, maybe financial balance, material balance, maybe balance in terms of space, in terms of the kind of space you are using next to another person in a professional or even a personal capacity. But this is going to be a good kind of a balancing out, a productive one. And this is going to leave you, and perhaps the other person as well, in a very competent position. It's going to allow you to get your best work done. It's going to potentially allow both of you to get your best work done. If anything, just metaphorically, if we were to think about a work situation where people were sharing a space, okay, well, we need to stop being in conflict here, and we need to start sharing our space better. Where's our boundary? We'll draw our boundary. You stay here, I stay there. That kind of an idea that kind of a situation can help people really define where their space is, stop fighting, stop the conflict between the two, and move forward with, again, getting our best work done. I don't see any kind of a battle per se, but really an end to the battle. A truce, a stalemate, once again, will lead you to a place of much greater productivity and competence. You may have a financial opportunity on the table for you. I'm aware that this is tax season. I don't know if this is a tax return that's coming in early for you, or perhaps some kind of seed money coming from somewhere, or this may be simply a financial opportunity that you're seeing, maybe a side hustle, a side job, whatever it might be, this is something that is going to be a very good match for you. This is something that is going to let your charisma and your strength of personality come out and help you develop your strength of personality. It's going to take some effort, sure, but if you put that effort in, I think this is going to be a good long-term match for you. And if this is a new job, or like I say, a side hustle, something like that, this is going to be something that is going to be a good fit for you once you go ahead and pursue that and put the effort in. Again, this is something that can help you if you find yourself in a situation where your strength of personality, your charisma is shining and it is coming through and you're really feeling that, then I think that you are stepping into a place where you're going to have something that's going to be a good match for you and it's going to last for a while. You also have the opportunity to take stock. Like I've talked about before with this Hermit energy, you are in a place right now where you can take stock, where you can take stock of yourself emotionally, where you can take stock of yourself psychologically, where you can look out independently and be in a meditative state regarding your situation in life. Really keep your own counsel. But this also extends to the material realm. This might be a good idea to look over your finances, a good time to do that. This might be a good time to do inventory, whether it's an inventory of things you have in your home, whether it's taking stock of your possessions, or maybe even in a workplace, a time to do inventory at a workplace. That you have the opportunity to do this and bring something that needs to come to an end. There may be a situation in which you've been needing to organize. You've been needing to really take stock, to patiently address something, go through a survey, go through, again, do an inventory of something. This may be a situation that you've been needing, but you know it's going to be a battle. You know you're going to wind up having to start to make hard limits and to draw boundaries where there were not boundaries before. Sure, that's going to lead you to a place of an ending. It's going to lead you to a place of an ending of something that needed to end. But at the end of the day, that's a good thing. It's something that needs to happen. So if this story resonates with you, something to think about. You also have the opportunity within the next couple of weeks to experience or to embrace material simplicity. This concept is represented by the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is often interpreted as poverty or as being left out in the cold. I don't tend to like that reading. In my experience, this could as easily be something you're doing willingly. And because of this Hermit energy that you have available to you right now, this might be a good time to go ahead and go on a diet, on a restrictive diet, or to really rein in your finances, to go simple for a while, to simplify things for a little while. This might be a good time for you to do that, because by doing that, you're going to find that your luck improves. You're going to find that things work in your favor by doing that. You might find yourself, though, in a situation where you do feel like you're left out in the cold. If that's the case, if that's your story, worry not, because again, the universe is on your side. Luck is on your side. Things are going to work out in your favor. And the result of this situation that I'm seeing is being represented by the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the figure in the tarot who is the master of his emotions. He is very intuitive. He is a very emotional figure, but he is also wise about his emotions. He is not volatile in any way regarding his emotions. He can be a very passionate person, but very slow to move. The saying, deep waters, I can't remember the saying. The King of Cups is not a volatile person, but he is a very deep and emotional person. Deep waters run still. There you have it. Deep waters run still. Um, I don't know what this signifies for you. I have to say it. I'm having trouble reading this particular line of the card, so I will try to spell it out. The Five of Coins, material simplicity. This might be a good time to embrace that. The universe is on your side. You may find yourself alone. If that's the case, still know the universe is on your side. Your luck is improving, and what you're going to find, the result is the King of Cups. If you are out there looking for a King of Cups, maybe romantically in your life, and you feel yourself alone right now, that might be an interpretation that would fit for you. Where again, don't worry. Your luck is improving here, and you're going to have some good results. The last opportunity here I would like to talk to you about, and it does come with a little bit of a warning. Again, this particular spread, this particular reading, it's about the opportunities you have for you, but also every now and then there is a warning included. You have the opportunity to study up on something, and this may be you, this may be another person, this may be a young student that you're interacting with. I think that it could go either way. For some of you, this may be you. For some of you, this may be somebody that you meet or somebody that you have in your life, a young student, somebody who is studying up on something, really diligently doing their homework. That you have an opportunity to go on a trip with this person, or you have an opportunity to go on a trip as a result of this activity. If you do, you will find that there is really only one option that you are fated for with respect to this. So what could that mean? That could mean that if you are studying up on a situation and you see that you need to take a trip, perhaps for some professional, some project you're working on, you need to go somewhere which is significantly far away. You will see that you are pretty much bound to do that, whether you like it or not. If you are interacting with someone else, with this young student type figure that I'm speaking about, and you go on a trip with them, then you may find that a lot of what you are experiencing as a part of this during the course of this is not up to you. It seems like you're being shunted from one place to the next, into one thing to the next, and you really don't feel like you have your own free will going here. Once again, this reading is about the good opportunities for you. So the warning I think included here is don't let that blind you. If you experience difficult circumstances, again, by doing your homework, by being either being the student or being with someone who's very studious, going on a trip, going on a journey, and you find that what you experience seems to be very restrictive in nature, don't let that get to you too much. Okay? Understand that sometimes the universe only has a one-lane highway for us to go down, and so this isn't going to be a permanent situation. Take that as it resonates, as they say. And I hope something here I've had to say can be of help to you. And if you like, please feel free to refer back to this. If you're having difficulty thinking through your problems, maybe you can find something that's helpful. Thank you for your comments, your likes, and your subscribes. Also, if you would like to support the channel financially, there is a link to the Patreon page in the description below. And Patreon subscribers receive at least 2 additional readings per month, working on additional benefits as they may come along. One is for money, one is for love. The love reading is separated between singles and couples, people who are in committed relationships. So there's something for everybody there. Again, this is Art Kozak, and I look forward to speaking with you again in the future.